It's funny. Back in the 90s, when computers started getting introduced into houses, our parents and grandparents really didn't know what to do with them. They said things like, well, I've lived this long without it. Why do I need that now? Or, these are something for the young people. But eventually, the world changed. Banking went online, bills went online, communications went online. And what happened? They adapted. Then, in the 2000s, remember the flip phone boom? At first, it felt awkward. The buttons were small, the menus didn't make sense, and half the time you accidentally connected to the internet and started panic because it was costing you 25 cents a minute. But still, they learned. They embraced a new tool because life demanded it and because staying connected mattered. But now, here we are, a different decade, a different technology, but the exact same moment. A massive shift and a choice. And if you're retired, especially after decades of military or government service, you have spent a lifetime adapting to new systems, protocols, or challenges. So let's talk about the next one. Because in retirement, eventually the question hits, what's the next mission? And for me, the answer is simple. Learning AI. Now, not because it's trendy, not because it's for tech people, but because it keeps our minds sharp, keeps you independent, and honestly, it's kind of fun. Today, we're going to talk about why AI might be the perfect challenge to take on in retirement, and why you're probably more prepared than you think. But before we start, hit the like button. It's a small action, but it helps you stay engaged and helps reach others that may be in a similar situation in retirement. So let's dive in. If you spent 20, 30, or 40 plus years in the military or government service, you're used to a rhythm, a mission, a purpose, a structure. They're waking up knowing that there was something to do. People depending on you, systems to maintain, problems to solve. So whether you served on a watch floor, a ship, an office, or a field assignment, there was always something new to learn. Then retirement hits, and all that momentum stops. No watch bills, no briefs, no chaos to manage, just silence. And don't get me wrong, at first, that silence is nice. But eventually, a lot of retirees hit that wall. I miss being challenged. I miss being needed. I miss feeling sharp. But here's the good news. Your brain is built for this next chapter. All these years of adapting to new systems, new technologies, new missions prepared you perfectly for AI. And unlike the military and government and corporate world, this mission is on your terms. So let's address the big misconception right off the bat, that AI is only for young people. That is absolutely not true. AI is for anyone who wants to stay capable, independent, creative, and mentally sharp. Why, in fact, we are all using AI right now, pretty much every day. When we ask Siri for directions to the store, or when we say, hey Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 28 degrees.
Have you noticed that when you go do a search on Google, the first entry is usually an AI answer to your question? I mean, technology is moving very fast, but so did the tech during your career. So think about all the things you've mastered. It's new comm systems, new security protocols, new software, new procedures, new tools for every deployment or duty station. So AI is just another tool, but it's more powerful than anything we've seen before. And here's the truth a lot of retirees don't hear enough. You don't have to be a computer expert to use AI. You just need to know how to talk to it. You have to explain things clearly. And trust me, after decades of service, you already know how to do that. You can use AI. Once you learn the basics, everything can get easier. Writing, planning, organizing, researching, learning new hobbies, keeping up with the world. So let's dive into some of these specific reasons of why you should be learning AI. So reason number one, AI helps you stay independent. Now let's get real here. As we get older, independent becomes even more important. Being able to help daily tasks without having to ask help from our kids or spouse, your neighbors. Now that matters, and AI can help you with that. You can say things like, write a letter to the insurance company explaining my claim, or summarize this 20-page medical document in plain English, or plan a trip that doesn't involve any long walking distances, or give me a shopping list that includes heart-healthy options, or explain this financial document to me like I'm 12. AI can do all of that, and it can do it in seconds. It's not just convenient, it's empowering. It helps you keep control of your life. And if you spent your career taking care of others, this is a tool that can help take care of you. Reason number two, AI keeps your mind sharp and healthy. Most retirees don't realize this, but learning something new, especially technology, is one of the best ways to maintain your cognitive health. It's not crossword puzzles, not Sudoku, not these brain training apps. It's actual skills. In the military and government world, you had constant learning. There was new quals, new certifications, new systems, new missions. But when that stops, the brain can start to go idle. But learning AI brings that challenge back. It activates curiosity. It forces you to think. It pushes you into something unfamiliar but manageable. And here's what surprised me. AI wasn't frustrating like learning the early computers. You don't have to memorize commands or settings. You literally just talk to it. And that's what makes the learning rewarding, not stressful. Reason number three, AI supercharges your hobbies and creative efforts. So when I retired, I picked up some new hobbies like 3D printing, building things, recording things. And AI made every part of that even more fun. So here's a list how some retirees are using AI right now. There's writing stories or memoirs, planning RV routes, designing woodworking projects, creating art, editing photos, generating YouTube scripts, brainstorming content for new channel. So AI has turned it might be fun to do that someday to I can start that today. And for veterans, especially those who have lived structured and purpose-driven lives, having a hobby that is meaningful matters. And AI can help you do that faster. Reason number 4. AI helps you share your life experience. Now this is is something that's hit home for a lot of retirees. I mean, you've got decades of experience, lessons, leadership experience, and wisdom. Well, I think back to my dad who served during World War II. He never talked about it, and we were always searching, trying to find out more about it. So AI gives me a chance to share my life with my kids and grandkids. So it can do it in a number of different ways. It can help you write a book, a YouTube channel, a set of recorded stories for your grandchildren. You can have a training manual, a legacy document, a blog about your service, a series of videos for young vets. Your life isn't just something you've lived. It's something that others can learn from. Reason number 5. AI bridges a gap with the younger generations. Your kids, your grandkids, your nieces and nephews. They're growing up in a world where AI is normal. So when you learn it, even at the very basic level, something amazing happens. You suddenly have common ground again. So conversations open up. Wow! You used AI to write that? You made that picture? You printed this? You created that video with AI? You're no longer falling behind. You're evolving right alongside them. And trust me, the younger generation likes to see the older generation takes on new challenges. It kind of inspires them. Reason number 6. AI gives you purpose again. The biggest challenge in retirement isn't boredom. It's a loss of mission. And AI can help give you a new one. No mission forced on you by a job, but a mission you choose. You can learn something new every day. Build something meaningful. You need to stay sharp, stay relevant, stay connected, stay curious. Purpose isn't about rank. It's not about pay. It's about growth. And as long as you're growing, retirement will never feel stagnant. So now, the new mission begins. Here's the truth. You think about all the technical revelations you already lived through. The dial-up internet, the new Windows computers, flip phones, laptops, smartphones, tablets. AI is just the next one, and you are already prepared. Your whole life has been about adapting, learning, and overcoming challenge after challenge. This one is no different. If you're retired like me from the government or military service, you're built for this one. So AI is not something to fear. It's something to explore. And if you want to follow along as I break down AI tools, learn new skills, and show how retirees can take on the digital world, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment on what AI tools you may want to learn about next. So this is Rick signing off. See you on the next mission.